Welcome, beautiful ones. I am Sonia, the host of the Treasures You podcast and the cycles of life. We, as humanity, are always going through the cycles of life. It is a part of the life journey, it is a part of the things that helps us to center in to our own being. Yes. A lot of us, at times, we lose our way. We are not centered. And we begin to create many characters in life. But as I love to share with all of you is that when we do create these characters, we are always, and I mean always, on a soul level, knowing that the treasure is you. Welcome, beautiful ones. Welcome back to the Treasures You podcast, because the treasure is you. Even if you were unaware that you are a treasure. Yes, beautiful souls. I am Sonia for those who are new to my podcast, to my videos. I am here to let you know that this is a space where it is a healing space. It is a transmission. Everything that I present to people who are watching, who have tuned in to the Treasures You podcast, as I said, it is a transmission, it is healing, it is a remembrance. Because if you didn't know, there are no mistakes. Now, some may decide to disagree with me, and that is okay. Because from what I have been rediscovering as the late James Jerry, a poet, has told all of us, mistakes are the portals of discovery. Yes. Yes, when I read those words, my soul connected to those words. Because those so-called mistakes helps all of us to elevate, to tune in to whatever experience we were having, so we can learn, yes, everything about this life journey is about learning everything. So when you are having moments on the life journey where you are in despair, you are saddened, you are filled with tragedies, and a lot of us are filled with a lot of other people's tragedies, because, as I always share with you, we are all empathic, sentient beings. some of us that are empathic, some things may not disturb you by making you change the course of your day. That is because you are grounded. But I'm here to share with you, most of us that are walking around doing our everyday, we are not grounded. And we are taken in many directions because we are not grounded. But as I always share with you guys, it is a part of the life journey of learning about who you are. Yes, because all of us, we have many personas. We have many aspects of ourselves. And just to sum it up, as I always share as well, everything that I am sharing, I have already shared these things, but it is a remembrance because we are in the land of amnesia and we forget all the time. Yes, we do. So we need each other on this life journey. And this is why you have tuned in, because your soul is helping you to fine-tune your own divine essence. Yes, beautiful ones, listen to the words that I am saying. For all of the new viewers, I am a cosmic divine mother essence, and I am a messenger, a guide, a seer. I wear many hats. But in this podcast, I am always helping you to tune in to your essence. This is the most important. Listen to what I am saying. It is the most important thing for each of us to know that your essence, your essence, is the most important thing. It is the most important in life for you. But yet, on this life journey, we forget about ourselves, right? Don't we? We forget all the time. And as I said, it is a part of the life journey. But because we are right now in this age of Aquarius, where Pluto is pushing all of us to get out of our own way, to get out of that comfort zone, okay? Yeah. And to create from our hearts. Yes, our hearts, beautiful ones. Because it is our heart that makes us do everything that we do. But what did I say? We forget. We forget. Yes, we forget the heart. We forget ourselves, and we are the heart. So in this podcast, we are talking about the cycles of life. Now, I am going to take us over to the Eastern side of the world, the Eastern philosophy of these cycles. So let me pull up this slide or this image that I created. Whoops. It's this one. Here we go. So, these 4 Purursharthas. This is Eastern philosophy. And for me, I'm sharing this because, as I said, we forget. We forget ourselves. We forget the heart. We forget all the time. So in Eastern philosophy, we have four Purursharthas. So the first Pururshartha is Dharma. Now, I know many of you have heard of Dharma. And again, I'm bringing this to our awareness because as a messenger, it is a very good thing to be aware. Yes, to be aware as much as possible on the life journey. And when we are aware, beautiful ones, this is when we can key in, we can fine tune our essence to our Dharma. So, beautiful ones, our Dharma is our duty, it is our purpose, it is what I speak about all the time. I say it is our mission as well, our Dharma. When you key into the fact that every single one of us, we all have a Dharma, it helps you to have some perspective of your life. Yes, it helps you to have perspective. So you will not be wandering around this life, this world aimlessly because you weren't aware that you have a purpose. Okay? So jot that down. If you have a note, a notebook, a pen, a paper, your iPhone, a computer, jot that down as the first Pururshartha is Dharma. We all have a purpose. Most of us do not know our purpose, but some of us do know our purpose. And guess what, dear ones? Your purpose, it changes. Now, when I say it changes, I mean you're still doing your purpose, but along the way, the purpose adds more substance to your life. And it is just, how can I say it? It helps you to help others, which many of us may feel like you're not here to help others, but I'm here to share with you that all of us are helping one another. So that is the first Pururshartha. The second Pururshartha is Artha, which is prosperity, which is abundance, and it's not just money, beautiful ones. Artha is the abundance that we need, the prosperity that we all can obtain when we are taking the steps of our Dharma. When we take the steps, prosperity automatically aligns because you are taking the steps. You are implementing what you have came here to do. So it can be many things: people, resources, food, places. These are all a part of prosperity. It is not just money. Okay, so let's just key into that. And our next one is Kama, and this is pleasure. This is our sensual gratification, because when we are taking the steps of our Dharma, we want to be joyful. We want to have gratification for the steps that we are doing. We want to have pleasure on the life journey. We want to have passion, we want to have desires, and we all have passions and desires when we are taking the steps of our Dharma. You begin to live life in a flow, yes, effortlessly. You are in the flow when you are living your dharma. Okay? So these are cycles that every one of us we go through. Even if you are unaware, as I said, of the word dharma, you may not call it dharma, you may call it something else, but I'm here to share with you because we have all signed up for this life journey. And when we go through these different cycles, these are the things that all of us experience. And our last Pururshartha is moksha. And it is liberation. It is freedom from the cycles of birth and death and reincarnation. It is samsara. It is free from samsara. So when we get to that point, that means you're not afraid to go to the next level, which is leaving this earthly plane, going through the death process. You're not afraid because you know that this is a part of the cycles of life. And because you have already lived your dharma, your artha, your karma, you are accepting moksha. So when you accept moksha, you are liberated because you have no attachments to anything. Because what did I just say? You lived out your dharma. Yes, your purpose. You are fulfilled because you lived out your dharma. You have experienced abundance and prosperity. You have experienced desires and sensual gratification. You have lived out pleasure and desires. This is a part of the life journey. Yet, sometimes because we can allow some of the steps of our journeys to overcome us, such as grief, such as sadness, right? Such as death from other people. We do not accept the fact that a person has transitioned from this earthly plane, and we attach to that sad expression. But when we understand these cycles that all of us will go through, this is where you liberate yourself. So this is what moksha is. You are free from all attachments. You are free from the narrative that you previously was holding on to. It's like you're suffering. You're causing your own suffering because you are not allowing yourself to detach from any attachment. So these are the 4 Purursharthas. These are cycles, and I thought they were important to mention because this life journey at times can be troublesome. It can be, what else can it be? It can be many things. It can be very busy. It can be troublesome. It can be confusing. Yes. So I just placed up another image where we experience these things. As you see a lady meditating, she's making the space to center herself. This is a part of our well-being. It is a necessary part of the life journey to be centered. Yes. To make the space to bring every part of yourself into union. your mind, body, spirit connection. This is what keeps your heart open. It keeps you joyful, and it is a part of the life journey. Even if you do not meditate, all of us, we all have to make the space to be still so you can breathe in your life force. It brings in harmony. Yes. So we see a lady as well running because we are meant to move our body. We see a lady riding a bike with her child. We see so many things and we experience these things. These are a part of those cycles that I'm speaking about. And when we key in to these cycles, we liberate ourselves. We are free. Yes. Because let me just share with you, this is a cycle right now of new earth. We are in the age of Aquarius. But right now, we are retrograde in Saturn. We are retrograde in Neptune. We are retrograde in, I'm trying to think what's the other one we are retrograde in. Let me just see. Pluto. Yes. We are retrograde in Pluto. And we are about to enter the Leo season. Yes. So we know that Leo is the sun essence. It is the shining sun essence, the superstar. Yes. On the stage. We are entering that during the new moon, which is going to take place on the 12th of August. But right now, today, the moon placement is waning in Gemini. So if you have any heaviness on your shoulders, your arms, allow yourself to let that go, because all of humanity, we tend to hold things on our shoulders. Yes, we do. And when we do hold things on our shoulders, if your body is larger, and I'm not speaking about working out and having big muscles, I'm speaking your frame of body. Our body is supposed to be symmetric. Everything is supposed to be in harmony. So if your upper body is big and your lower body is smaller, I'm letting you know on a spiritual perspective that you can be holding a lot of other people's traumas, dramas, because as I said, humanity tends to take the weight, and it's right here on the shoulders. We try to hold up the world. We try to hold on to things, and we take it right here. That's why if you practice yoga, we do a lot of stretching and moving our arms, because we are releasing any tension, any energy. Yes. So yeah, if you feel that, then start moving your upper body. Do some stretches with your arms so you can release that, because our body holds memory. Yes. And when we do that, you're going to feel better. Just as simple as that. So during this new earth, we are in the age of Aquarius, where we are being asked to stretch ourselves. We are being asked to also, during this retrograde in Saturn, right? I said, in Pluto, in Neptune. I believe it's in another, I'm trying to think if it's in, let me just put my glasses and see if we are in retrograde in another planet. When we are in retrograde, dear ones, we are being asked to slow down. Chiron. Yes, Chiron, for those who don't know about Chiron, Chiron is the wounded healer. So we're just being asked, anytime we have any of the planets retrograding, it is asking us to pause, to realign, to reassess, to rethink. Yeah, this is what the retrograde is. So we can, as I said, reassess our steps, take another look at it, maybe go about it in a different way. But take your time, never rush. I do tell you guys that, never rush, because there's no need to rush. And I'm going to share with you, when we do rush, that is fear. That is a undercurrent of fear when we rush. And you're looking at a person that used to rush all the time. And my higher self had to ask me, why are you rushing? So I'm going to ask you, if you are rushing, why are you rushing? There's no need to rush. We have to slow down so we can find our own rhythm. Yes, we all have a rhythm in life. Now, I just want to share too, for everybody who's listening, my website is being upgraded, so it is taken down right now. So I will place, if anybody wants to reach out to me, my email. This is how you can contact me right now, because a lot of changes are taking place in my life. There's a lot of changes taking place in the world, and it's supposed to be taking place. Even if the things that may be taking place in your life you don't like, just pause for a moment, as I always tell us, and to breathe in your life force and say, all is well. Yes, all is well. And allow yourself to connect with your own divine essence. This right here, our essence. This is all of us. When we make the space to do that, you are allowing yourself to think clearly. You're not rushing, because that is fear. We have left the arena of fear. Okay? Now, some of us may have some parts of us that is still lingering around. This is the remnant parts of ourselves that is trying to stay relevant. Okay? Yeah, it's trying to. So it's natural. If you feel out of sorts, if you feel like, okay, I'm still feeling these old remnant parts of me, just as I said, pause, breathe in your life force, and speak, all is well. I am powerful beyond measure. And you can add what other words that resonate with your heart, because we are the power. In humanity, we are going through massive transformation, individually and collectively. The whole world is shifting. And tomorrow, we're having the 888 portal. So we're having more energy come into our earth to help us. Everything is to help us. But we have to stay grounded. We have to pause. We can't be rushing, right? We have to settle in. And this is what I do for you newcomers or new viewers. I am a cosmic divine mother essence. I help each soul that is going through difficult times. If you're having memories, tragic memories, stuff like that, you can't let go. That's the attachment that I'm talking about. I have a signature of the soul session that right now my soul is telling me this. It helps for you to connect and to find your own rhythm in life. Yeah, we all have a rhythm. And a lot of us do not know our rhythm because a lot of us, we are following other people, right? We're following other people on social media. Yeah. We're taking up so much space in our mind doing that. And I'm just letting you know that's a distraction. But maybe there may be some of the things you're looking at on social media may be helping you. But I am here to always help you to stay grounded, to pause, to not rush, to find your own rhythm. So I will place a link. I will place I'm placing my email. Remember, my website is being upgraded, so it is not up right now. And I will place a link, a PayPal link, for those who desire to have a session. If you desire to have a session, a signature of the soul, because we get down to the root, we get down to the galactic root. Yes, beautiful ones. We, if you didn't know, for all you new viewers, we are the stars. We are the cosmic stars here on Earth. This is why we're here. I am here to help you remember your cosmic self. Yes, your universal self that resides in all times and spaces. And this life journey, we are mastering ourselves. So tomorrow I am having a webinar. You are the master. Again, I will place my email and take it from there. Because there are no mistakes, as I said earlier. So if you believe there are mistakes, then know that you are learning. That is, if you are aware of that. If you are allowing yourself to be upset and angry, guess what? You're going to miss the lesson. Yeah, you are. I know this because I missed many lessons from being too fast, right? From being angry, right? Now, I'm not saying that you can't be that way. Of course, we are meant to experience all of it. That includes anger. That includes sadness. But when you are in those expressions, beautiful ones, we are meant to learn to key in why you're sad, why you're angered. We are meant to key in to those expressions and then heal them. We are not meant to stay in those expressions for our entire lives. No, we're not. So this is where I come into the picture for those who are attached to expressions that may be sad. Then I'm letting you know you will get through it. Yes, you will, because you are powerful beyond measure. Remember that. You may be confused at some time. We are all confused at sometimes. But I'm here to tell you that we all get through it. Because this whole life journey, the cycles of life, as I shared with you, the first Purursharthas is Dharma. We are all seeking our Dharma. We want to live our Dharma, which is our purpose. So when you find your purpose, that changes everything in your life. It changes the whole trajectory of your life, your path. It becomes clear. Now, when I say it becomes clear, of course, you're not going to have everything clear, because the life journey is about you uncovering, learning, expanding, connecting. Yes, this is a connection right here. This is a remembrance. This is a healing transmission to help you slow down, to help you pause right now, because we are in a retrograde in Pluto, in Saturn. And Saturn is what? Our discipline teacher. That is helping us to mature spiritually. Yes, beautiful ones. Everything in this life journey is serving us. So this new earth that all of us, we are creating the realities where we are connecting with the right people. Now, when I say the right people, I mean the people that have been designed for your purpose. You see what I'm saying? Everybody in your life is a part of your purpose when you realize what your purpose is. Okay? So I'm just excited. I'm excited. I get excited about so many things. But I am always excited when I connect with souls that are seeking about themselves. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love to connect. Connection is everything to me. So tomorrow I'm going to have a webinar, You Are the Master. I'm going to have this webinar at 9 a.m. I already posted it in YouTube, and I may also be having something at 8 a.m. because it is the 888 portal, the Lionsgate portal. And the Lionsgate portal, for those who are unaware, because there's so much about us that we are so unaware of, it can just make your head spin. But I'm just here to share with you with the Lionsgate portal. It is more light energy that is coming into our planet to help humanity. That is what it is in a nutshell. So if you are open to receive these lighter frequencies that can help elevate you, that can help you walk in your Dharma, okay? Help you to have the sensations and the pleasure, the desires on your life journey because you are walking your Dharma, then this is what it's about. It is about us aligning to our purpose, because when we do align to our purpose, we are shining a light that everyone can see and feel. Yes, everyone is feeling you because you are walking your Dharma. You are living it. And it is a beautiful thing. All right, beautiful ones. So I am going to place a link. My website, as I said, is down because it is being upgraded. And We are in exciting times. Yes, we are. The age of Aquarius, where we are being asked to re-examine our lives, our actions, the people in our lives, the things, the experiences, the places, everything in your life. We are being asked to re-evaluate. We are being asked to reassess it. Yes, to take a second look. We are getting the opportunity to create something from scratch, because all of those planets are in retrograde. Remember about the shoulders? We don't want to be holding the weight of the world on our shoulders. That is one of the parts of the body that Gemini holds, is the shoulders and the arms and the hands. And if you're having any respiratory or bronchial issues, this is another Gemini part that you can pause right now and deep breathe. Just keep deep breathing and then journal what you feel. Yes. But I would suggest, because I always suggest natural things, drinking some water with lemon, drinking some water with lime. Just keep yourself hydrated. Try to the best of your ability to lessen the chemical substance. Yeah. Because this is our new earth where we are learning to eat better. We are actually being recalibrated. Your whole body system is being recalibrated to the new earth. All of us. So you may feel tired at times. You may feel energetic at times. All of this stuff is going on energetically because we are energetic beings, multi-dimensional, perceptional beings that exist throughout all times and spaces, okay? Because you are a universal force. Yes, you are. So pause, breathe. Don't have the weight on your shoulders, as I said, and you're going to be okay. Let's ride this wave to our own evolution. Yes. Have grace for yourself. Don't be so critical of yourself at this time. We are being asked to take a second look, to pause, to pause. I cannot stress that enough. To pause. Go take a walk in the park. Slow down. Don't rush. If you're rushing, that means you just flipped back into the old version of you. Didn't I say we have remnant parts of us that's trying to hang on because we've been that way for so long that it is trying to just hold on. What can I say? And it can no longer hold on to the new version of you, the new earth you. You are the new earth. So tune in tomorrow at the webinar, the 888 Lionsgate Portal. It's all about us keying into the lion's heart, having courage, confidence, doing things uniquely your way, but not hurting anybody, right? Okay? But allowing for this energy. It's going to happen anyway, regardless. It is happening. Okay? So, beautiful ones, I'm glad you tuned in so you learned about these Eastern philosophies of cycles of life, our Dharma, our Artha, our Kama, and Moksha. These are the cycles that we all go through. And if you're really busy in your life and you could care less about these cycles, I'm letting you know that eventually it's going to catch up with you and you're going to key in and say, oh, that's what she's talking about. I'm keying into that right now. I'm experiencing that right now in my life because we, as a collective, at times we miss the simple things. And my soul is here to connect with your soul because you manifested this video to help you not miss these simple things in life. And there's a lot of simple things in life. And we are right now pausing, reflecting, reassessing, rethinking, and just learning new ways. Your world may be turned upside down, and if it is, don't be afraid, because if it is being turned upside down, it is making space for something new and beautiful for you. That's what's happening for all of us, collectively and individually. So pause, take your deep breaths, and you're going to be okay because you're powerful beyond measure. Yes, you are, beautiful ones. And you are the treasure. All right. So take care, and I'll see you tomorrow during the webinar. Take care.